It's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river. We are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New York Jets.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Now Hall to start the drive. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. They'll take that. 14 yards on play number 1. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
On 1st down, right back to Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The Jets at 0-12 now on the year. They come in needing just to do something to stop this skid here before the season ends.
And let's face it, everyone now, they're looking to the leaders, both in the locker room and the coaching staff and, of course, ownership. Because they've got to get a clear understanding about how everyone feels. Because to me, you've got to focus on everyone in the locker room right now. That's what you're playing for. The future, it'll take care of itself.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Here we go. Right.
Play action. It's Fields. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it. And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. And now Nick Folk, his career long, 56 yards. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, they gave the 60-yarder a try, didn't make it, and now they're in a tough position defensively. This offense has it at midfield. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Well, you talk about this Jets defense. They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better. Because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
1st down, Miami.
Here we go. Catch.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now it's Richardson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
It's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 36.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. 60 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. This defense for the Dolphins, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Tonight.
Off play action. Fields rolling to his left. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play for one of their first tests in containing their quarterback on the run.
And he is going to have a Jets first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go. 551, 12 goes. Go.
Now it's Fields off the bootleg. Rolling to his right. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. You good. Right.
Now it's Fields. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, can I see that? Tonight.
Fields. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And the Dolphins are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
Here we go. 76.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. They set up the screen. Achane has it.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And the Jets D, they call on a couple extra defensive backs on 3rd.
Richardson looking to throw.
Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
So on 4th down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This is taken at about the 14. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return.
And the Jets will take over.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Fields looking for Woods again, and he finds him.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Paul want to give up the middle. And he's fortunate to get anything from that, given the yard up to the 49.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
This offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Now Fields. A short throw pulled in by Woods.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Here's Fields on the sneak.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. A wall of bodies there. Nowhere to burrow through the line on the quarterback sneak. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge, because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues. I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
And to the 46 he goes and no further. So he is well short of the 1st down marker. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's... Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Richardson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, these two teams met down in Miami earlier this year with the Dolphins winning that one. So they're looking for another win here at MetLife Stadium to take the season series 2-zip. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Richardson working from the gun. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal, Miami.
They'll run. Achane. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Play action. Now Richardson.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Anthony Richardson.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Makes the score.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go, son. 319, can I see that?
Here's Fields.
Eluding the pressure right.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 29-yard line.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 to score as we get rolling again here in this 2nd half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Dolphins take over
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. The third quarter begins with a run by Achane. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It's a loss of 8 there on the first down play. The big loss on first down leads to a tricky second down. 18 yards to go. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Here's 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, Richardson. And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Dolphins take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
First and 10 at the
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 36. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Flushed out right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm sure that was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Here we go.
On play action, Fields steps away. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
brings up 3rd down and 11.
Press. Bunch right. Tonight.
They'll fake the handoff, now Fields. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Bradley Chubb has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and that leads to a play action sack. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. They're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of a team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches,
up a little bit.
Just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84. And on the board, Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through."
And the Jets force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. They'll go again with Hall. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
94 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Second down and 4.
Dolphins 42-yard line.
Here we go. All right.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Open man is the tight end, Mason Taylor.
And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
Jets.
11.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here we go.
A give running right is Hall.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Turbo, it's right. It's right.
Fields now to throw. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a third time. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Now Richardson.
A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he's out right at the 25.
A gain of 15. First down, Dolphins.
Here's Madison running on first down. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They just look like they're having fun out there. Big lead. There's another big play on the big run. I mean, they can't be stopped.
I'm a little bit older than you, as you well know, partner, and you tend to tell me that all the time. But it used to be a big-time song, and the lyric was, "Summertime and the living is easy." Right now, it's football time, and the running is easy for this crew.
And that is incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
11 on the play. First down, Miami.
Here's Richardson to throw.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle, his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Dolphins are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth-quarter lead.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it is 28-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. To be frank, you really have to feel for them, and this is appearing to not be their week yet again. So another loss in the cards as they trail big in quarter number 4. There on the tackle, Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon, and that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
To throw is Fields. He'll buy some time right. This pass complete. He finds Jeremy Ruckert. First target, first catch, and a first down.
think like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Taylor there to bring it in on the crossing route.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Here's
a give to Hall. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Go.
Back to throw. Fields steps away to his left.
To the left side, he's got the tight end Taylor.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's good for another Jets. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Off play action. Fields. Pass out left, caught by Woods.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
17 yards.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
A handoff for Hall.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here we go, Sinai. 3-3. Sinai.
Play action. It's Fields.
And he's got it. Touchdown.
Mason Taylor with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter.
The extra point.
Nick Folk for the point after. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now.
Dolphins 28, Jets 7.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you needed to get in sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Jets 42-yard line.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill, 40 yards.
And the Dolphins up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Here we go.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The first throw here for the backup, Taylor.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL.
Picked up by Andre Cisco.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And they will finally stop him. A great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. So he picks it in one end zone, brings it all the way down inside the red zone.
And he took a gamble, didn't he, Brandon? I mean, he intercepted that in the end zone. Could have taken a knee there. They got the ball in their own 20. Great job taking the ball away. But he takes that chance, brings it out, and boy, what a conversion that turned out to be.
They'll roll him out right. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Got it. Ready.
Here's Taylor to throw. Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Dolphins force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10. And this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football.
And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled.
It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Taylor.
That's into the hands of Woods.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put.
Hey, give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They want to scheme, 'cause I want to sing. And she want a team. And she want a team. She want a team. I'm what I hype about. I'm what they rushing to write about. Did too much numbers to type them out. But I'm one away from that Michael route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'ma step on my brothers, the hype inside. I've been married to mud, I can't wipe it out more than I fell back in love with the process now. I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now I'm coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.